Sure, what's good, man? Listen, man. We need to get on Horizon Squares, man. We need a OPC Square, man. Pretty cool. We need them on Horizon Squares, man.
You've been on as a contestant, huh, Amber? You've been on as a contestant. You were a contestant, right?
I'm just weird randomly.
No, it's okay. It happens. You're not the only one who does it that way. You're really not. What's up?
You know what I said? Get them on the square. Push up on your square, man. You say everything what I said, little bro. I said get them on there. See, that's what niggas don't like in here. Let me direct, you heard? I don't be with all that.
They don't want to hear that.
I'm direct. They want you to try to be their friend and all that. I ain't here for that, bro.
Yeah, look at Tony.
Get my peoples on that square, man. I see hella bum ass niggas as the middle square too. That don't like nothing going on.
Oh, did they?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna holler at Big Homie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna holler at Tink. Everybody that don't want to listen to me, I just go get her.
What's up,
Listen, I don't know what it is. They scared of her. What up?
Did y'all getting started or y'all done?
My bro at?
No, they haven't started yet.
Put your hands up like that. Huh?
Hey, Breezy.
Hi, man.
I'm doing good. How are you? What's up, Amber? Hey.
Huh?
See, I'm all right.
Don't be ignoring me, bro.
I can't ignore my son here. Number 58.
And again. Hey, yo, we get restless out this joint, man. Come on, man.
Hey, yo. Now, look. I put my jerky shit. You feel me? You gotta hit at them.
Listen, I came here for a good show. Listen, I came here for a good show, you heard?
Why would that nigga go?
So let's go, like. So let's go,
Get
man.
your drink. You wrote up. You got it ready?
You know I'm sober as shit. I don't smoke or drink.
Well, big shout out to you.
I just say no, man. I sell drugs. I don't do drugs.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I knew it was coming.
Going to court now. Hey, yo, listen. Ooh, I get so fly when I'm around you, baby.
Now you listen to the sounds of Fiji Bay.
Yeah, this show is brought to you by Trap Street Radio. Make sure y'all niggas tune in every Tuesday. Come see your boy at Club
Not
2.
the free commercial space.
Absolutely. Since y'all niggas take it all along. And make sure y'all get ready for Tink's party tonight. We got a lot of performances planned after party. Y'all know the vibes. Let's go. Shout out to 8 Diamond for the bill, RNS. DJ Marcus, what up? Mr. Block Party Radio and all that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the World Traveler. Let's go. I took so.
Hello.
Word.
Tighten up.
Boy, if you
Shout
don't
out
have
to
to
Mr.
some
Marcus.
tighten
Shout
up.
out
Next
to
Thursday
T-Bob.
fashion
I just said
show.
hi to everybody, and I was only party only. I just said
Next
hey to
Thursday
everybody.
fashion show, OPC fashion
Nobody
show. Be
heard
ready.
Red Dragon.
I might as well just.
It's
I
the
thought
party
you
today,
said
y'all.
Ernest,
I was
Lady
thinking about
Ken.
that one, but then
and I just said,
Tony, Candy, Amber.
I'm taking advantage. You heard?
Breezy.
What's going on?
See, I see
Better
you over
publishers.
there.
Too bad I can't see you. You like a
oh, yeah,
blue
'cause I
dot.
definitely was going to pull
Yeah,
that.
she's like
You
that.
still
Whoever else is
pixelated,
over
but-
there, yeah, you're still, yeah.
You like a blue
Should I
ghost
come
and
out?
shit.
Should I try to come back in?
Yeah.
That shit look smash spooky. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right,
I'll be
ain't no need for
down.
all the extra.
What diamond?
You know what? I'm gonna be
Good
nice
big
today. Man. I'm gonna be,
Be
nice.
nice.
Today, man. I'm gonna
Be nice.
today. You just know how to bring it out of me. You heard?
No, I ain't saying that
Oh,
to you.
that boy Zara Tech is in the building.
It's always
That's all it
there.
is.
You being from New York, bring it out
Always
of me.
that. But expect your ass up. I will not be smacking in y'all ear. We're just waiting on Ferrari to get in. And Pete to stop looking pixelated. There she go.
Well, I'm everybody today. Everybody chilling on this good old hump day. I hope
Shout out to the
everybody
hump
was
day.
peaceful with birthdays. You feel me?
Okay. I can see you now. You got the pajamas on.
Oh, come on, it's my tools. Annoying.
How you doing?
What y'all fake dressing like? That's what y'all doing?
We be in our
We
pajamas
not faking it.
too.
We doing it.
It is that.
Pardon me. What y'all fake dressing like? You know what I mean?
You fit on in too.
I should put my pajamas on? That's what y'all telling me?
Yep.
I thought you already had them
yourself
on.
up.
Everybody put their PJs on.
Yeah, do I got mine on already? Let me see.
Little sweat shorts. I thought they was.
Nah, I just came from playing basketball, you heard?
I knew you
Oh.
I was on my Jordan shit. Get up.
So you had a productive day. Shit.
All right, we're not gonna get
Yeah,
started.
everything was green. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. State of New Jersey can't hold me. You heard?
All right, well, look, we about to start this shit off. Y'all know how we do. Grab your drinks, grab your blunts, whatever's gonna get you there. And join us at this shot o'clock.
So I'm gonna holler at
That be
the
cracking me up.
Tyree to see if he can stream it for us.
All right. At my countdown, y'all know the
Fashion
vibes.
show for us and shit.
Oh, 5, 4,
Not the head start on the
3,
drinking.
2, 1. Let's go.
Shot o'clock.
Ooh.
If you are not 18 or older, this is now the time that you will have to leave. If not, I will kick you and ban you, just so you know. And these, what we are talking about, is not the opinion of DJ Marcus of Mr. Block Party Radio. There we go.
Man, I just said all that.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get different tonight. Y'all ready to cut up tonight. What's the topic? Let me know. What's the topic?
In honor of this being Mother's Day, weekend and week and month, we are going to talk about single mothers. Can y'all hear me good over the music?
Let's see
We
that come
can
back.
hear
Y'all
you, but
hear
just
us?
turn it down just a tinge.
Just a little bit.
Tinch is crazy.
Just a pinch.
How you spell that, little bro? And use it in this sentence and tell me the origin. Country ass
Just
nigga
a
origin.
pinch. Listen, I knew what that meant.
That's good.
So
more.
I creep.
Is that good or a little bit more? I'm trying to think.
So
No
I creep.
confetti if I if it's good.
It's
The
good,
level
guys.
good, y'all can. Boy, sit your ass down. See, you got me acting ignorant already.
Listen.
All right, so when I say single mothers, oh, there she is. She's in attendance.
Okay.
And then she come in here, she ain't even changed. Y'all see this, the shit that I go through with having
So,
a yeah, don't get y'all a Ferrari. Don't.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Don't get a
I'm so
Ferrari.
late. I'm
Please,
sorry,
don't
y'all.
do it.
I am late. I'm sorry. It's all right.
All right, well, we're going to start off while
You
you
know,
change
we don't
your
never start
clothes.
on time. It was
Okay.
What? Don't
Right.
blame that on me. Tighten
I
up. I
did.
told y'all niggas to tighten up. Y'all, I come in here, y'all got the shit tinted
You
up
be
like y'all back there.
pre-gaming.
Like y'all back there, you know what I mean, bagging up or something.
We ain't about to start until about 9:45 anyway.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all gotta get off nigga time, man. You're throwing business.
Nah,
business.
yo,
Get
I
here
left my
early.
headset on when I went to take my dad somewhere, and it was dead.
Shorty.
I
We
waited
don't
on that 1%.
We don't want to hear the
Yo.
excuses, shorty. Get dressed and just
Don't
start
do that.
the
Look,
show.
PG, not tonight. I'll punch you. Not tonight.
Start this show, bro. We don't want to hear nothing about them dumbass excuses, bro.
Oh my
Figure
Hold
go
on,
sit
this
down.
It's in
All
the
right,
tops and
so
bottoms,
we
right?
are- yeah, tops
Mhm.
and bottoms.
Single
We're
mother.
talking about the life of a single mother, dating, balancing work, all of those different things that goes along. But when I say single mom, some of y'all got that definition twisted. A single mother is a mother who has an absent father in their child's life, and they are single-handedly raising their child. You are not a single mother when the father takes participation in that child's life. You are not doing it on your own. Stop saying that. It's disrespectful. You are not a single mom. You are a co-parent. There is a difference. So don't take that away from the men that actually step up and start, oh, I'm a single mom. I said, no, you're not. Single moms are the ones that literally are doing it on their own. There is no father involved. The biological father is not involved. So you have to date to find a stepdad or whatever the case may be. That is the definition of a single parent. So, coming from the perspective of a actual single parent, no father involvement of your family, that's different. I'm talking about the person that you made a child with not being involved in your life. We're talking about that kind of struggle. Not that popcorn, and I don't mean no harm to any of the women that shout that shit. But if the father is actually putting in that 50% with you, you are not a single mother.
You wearing that?
No. Now that we've established that shit.
Unfortunately, I got it.
Cause that really, I don't know why. Like let me define this correctly, because I hate that. I hate when women, want to talk with their chest and be like, I'm a single mom, I'm doing this on my own. But no, the child's father is involved. I know, because they get the kid on the weekend and shit. They buy more than you do. You understand? These kids actually get more from their father than actually you provide. More activities and all of that. You're not a single mom.
So question, if the mother is getting child support or whatever, but the dad is not there, right? It's just totally child support. Would you still consider that a single mom?
Yes.
They can't come to the end
Even
of
though
the
it's
stage.
financial?
Because financially,
involved?
yeah, you're participating financially, but you're not participating
No,
in the
'cause I
crying
don't
at
have
night,
them
the
scripted. I
nightmares,
needed
the
their
doctor's
name,
appointments,
like,
the sacrificing time to go to
10,
the play. You're
15,
not
20
sacrificing
minutes ago.
anything. You're simply
Like, I
paying
needed-
for
I
something
needed
that you
their
brought
name.
into this
I
world.
already
That's it. You're a
published the
check
world.
dad. So she's still single-handedly. She's not doing it financially alone, but everything else from
If
what
you could
goes
send
into
it
this
to me
child
right
to
now, I could
develop
go
this
in there
human
real
being,
quick.
she's doing alone.
Hold on.
No interference from the biological father. That is what I consider a single mom.
Does anybody disagree or agree? Like, we gotta agree, we disagree, what we got going on? What you want to say, babe?
Hey, yo, I agree with what T said as far as like, if the dad is there, that you're not really a single mom. But what about the fake single moms that if the dad trying to be there, but they won't let the dad be there?
I was getting ready to ask that.
'Cause that's
I was
spooky.
just- yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
good
that's-
question. Speak
Yeah,
on
because
it.
I got a lot of bros and
That's
these
nasty.
bald-headed hoes, they be acting like they all high and mighty and shit. You know what I mean? But my people, they be trying to be involved. You know what I mean? And it be them. Like,
Yeah.
it definitely be them. And
And they be lying to
don't
their
call me
child
talking about
sometimes,
some,
like your
well,
dad don't want to
sis,
be in your
da-da-da.
life, and that's not true.
Yeah.
They
Exactly,
be
like,
lying to the
nah.
child, and they got the child feeling some type of way about this person, but they want to be there. You just not letting them
Listen.
be there.
I'm going through that
See, I hang
personally
around
right
single
now.
dads
I'm
more
going
than
through that
single
personally
moms.
right now. So that's why I had to ask that question. You feel me? I got daughters and shit, so
Most
that
definitely.
should be spooky. But I know when my kids get older, they gonna put it together. Like they gonna know their mom is. You know what I mean, She's suspect-y.
See, that's the thing, and I tell this to my brothers. You know, if y'all ever run into that situation where y'all have that type of female, the ones that got gumballs in their fucking head, that want to keep you away from your child or be spiteful because you moved on, keep going to court. I don't care how tiring it is.
Right.
Keep going to court. Keep fighting. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Find programs for men that had, because they have legal programs specifically for men to help them in those situations that a lot of men don't know about. You understand? Find all of those programs, because no matter what that woman tells that child, when that child comes of age and she wants, or he or she wants to know why you weren't there, I want that man to have a whole 3-4 boxes of shit to say, this is the fight that I put in to be in your life. So that child can look at their mother and go, well, you stupid ass. My father, you denied me something out of your own spitefulness. So no matter what that woman has said about that man, that is proof right there. That hits a child very different to know that you put in that much work. It's a healing process for them.
That's what my cousin has to do with his second child. That's exactly what he has to do with his second child. The first one, she lets him see the son all the time. He's with him all the time. That second one is always a fight. She always trying to bicker and fight for no reason with him. And he keep all his receipts. Like, he don't play about that one. And I told him, I said, keep going. Like, don't stop. Don't stop at all.
Don't stop, because when that child does ask that question, and nowadays we have technology which you can make videos, you'll have proof for that child. This is a video I send to you every day to ask you how your day was, to ask you how school was, and none of them went through because of how your mother felt. You understand? So that whatever broken that child felt with not having you in their lives, that's that instant moment that it will heal them, because they know that you actually put up a fight for them.
You know, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to leave it alone at this. I'm going to say this, right? I don't know if y'all know how that shit feel to have to fight the state of New Jersey for some shit that's... Listen, me being a dad, I'm keeping it real. Me being a dad, bro, that's like the best shit I got going in my life. So me having to fight to do that shit, bro, and that shit is a one-sided fight, because they all... I'm keeping it real. 97% of the time, it don't even matter, man. They going on the female side. I had to get a lawyer. I had to talk to like 5 different lawyers and explain what's going on. Every time I talked to the lawyer, they was like, oh, nah, I'm going to refer you to this one. It's like, even the lawyers be scared of getting them type of battles. And I got cash money. These niggas acting scary. Like, so it's like, I'm never going to just say fucking and give up. But at the end of the day, I got a breaking point too as a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, that shit is mad. That shit is depressing, mad, tiring. I don't wish that on nobody.
But that's what they want to do. They want you to be like that. They want you to be defeated. You can't do that.
And I'm gonna tell you why you can't break.
Vicious,
she made her choice, but you also made a choice to bring these human beings into this world. That's already hard enough. So no matter what, you cannot break for them. Fuck her. You can't break for them, because I promise you, no matter what she tells them, when they finally realize how much work you put into being in their lives, and they accept that and they heal from that and they embrace you because of it, it'll heal and it'll make all the work you put in seem so much more worth it. You'll have a bond with them that you could never imagine from just that.
But we right out of them holes tonight.
Word.
We out of the ones, for real, we out of the ones that go in 24/7. Blood, sweat, and tears, no help. You feel me? And they get it done. So shout out to y'all ladies. Happy belated Mother's Day. I'm not a mother. I'm a fur mom. I got a niece and I got a godson. But big shout out to y'all, because I definitely got people, single moms and dads in my family and my circle. So yeah.
Now, hold on. She's coming back down. Spawn her back here. I knew that was gonna happen. You know the other way to get in, right, Rory? It's a case, it's my two.
Her rising, like, ew. We like it, but damn, show us some love, please, and thank you. God,
so getting into it, I am a single mother. My son's father is the biggest asshole I've ever met in my entire life of living. Found out after I had my son how many kids this man actually had. That motherfucker could populate the world. So I knew right then and there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna put up with this for the rest of my life. You get 2 chances with me. This ain't a baseball game, so you don't get 3. Not to play with my kid and not to play with his emotions. You have that one chance where you're not gonna peekaboo in and out of his life, because you will not have my child feel like he's not worth you giving him that love or that time or that energy. We're not doing that. So started when he was young. Strike 1. He was in middle school. He was living in North Carolina. He reached out. My son had his own phone, so you don't even have to go through me. We don't have to talk. Mind you, I'm cool with his wife. She's never done anything to me. He got married after him and I broke up, and this lady never did nothing to me. She a little ditzy in the head, so my son was never going there. Once you tell me one time that you seeing shit and you hearing shit, bitch, you wake up in the middle of the night and attack my son, I'm on your ass. So ain't no need for me to even put myself in that orange suit. But when he was in middle school, he got back out, reached out. He stayed in contact for like a week. After that week was over, my son kept calling him. He kept ghosting him. My son came to me. He was like, Mommy, I don't understand why he keeps doing that. Strike 2, you out. I called him. I said, let me explain something to you. I do not play about my child. They will not find you when it comes to my kid. Don't ever call him again. I don't want you to ever reach out again. When he's 18, if he wants to reach out and have that conversation, that's up to him. But what you will not do is bounce back and forth in and out of his life to make him feel like for a moment that he matters to you, and then you disappear again and make him feel for a lifetime that he does not. You got me bent when it comes to that shit. So knowing that was going to be my journey, it was like, all right, well, here we go. I had a village. I can't take anything away from my family. They was there. My fucking baby shower for the first 2-3 years of my son's life, I ain't have to buy a damn thing. He was spoiled. My son made sure, my family made sure my son had everything he needed. He is king. You understand? So I didn't have to go through doing it so much by myself without having help of babysitters and all of that stuff. I had a built-in babysitter with my grandmother. That was her kid when I lived in New York. You know, dating at first was like, I don't know about this because I'm protective. I don't know about this. I was fortunate enough that when I did actually start dating, I met my ex-wife, and I met her when he was 2 years old. We raised him for 8 years together with his siblings, and it was a beautiful thing. He had an absolutely wonderful life. She taught him how to ride his bike. Don't do it because I turn up.
Hold the fuck up.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why that shit, man? Pause this shit, man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yo,
Don't do it.
I was ready to leave. I was ready to fucking leave.
You too fucking grown not to understand that.
I was ready to get the fuck up out of here until I heard ex-wifey. What?
All I heard was,
What going on? You coming like the chick from BMF. What's up with you?
You know what? Go sit your ass down.
Listen, tighten the fuck up. That's why everybody. That's why you so aggressive. You think you a nigga.
Baby, all the time. Oh my God.
That's spooky. You gonna try to throw that in there on some flyby. Your ex-wife.
Go sit down somewhere.
We're gonna talk later. I'm gonna holler at you later. I'll bring you on Trap Street Radio. I'm gonna bring you on Trap Street Radio. We're gonna talk about that later.
He be on my last nerve.
That was crazy. You tried it.
All I heard was, I said, wrong. That's what I said. Oh, no.
No, I am who I am. Anybody know me, know I am who I am. I love what I love, and I love who I love.
I knew it was
so, so, you know, I was fortunate, but some women are not as fortunate to have that kind of backing. Some women, it's extra hard trying to navigate life, singleness, work, career, school, relationships. You're terrified of the world and what's in it, what you might be bringing into your child's life, all of that. So
listen, I'm sorry, I got a question. Like I said, I don't have no kids. When do you feel like, you know, after you get pregnant, whatever, that you know that you're going to be a single parent? Because to me, I feel like the sign should be evident before, like, if a motherfucker display any type of red flags before the baby is here, right?
No, I'm
That should give you some type of
The signs
inkling.
were there. They were ignored.
The sign, I'm gonna tell you.
So I be feeling like the sign should be there.
They were there.
So
I'm
I
a
want to
very
know, like, when do you
intuitive person, and the
get that
signs was not
inkling?
there. The signs was not there. I knew about 2 of his daughters, right? My mother, she adopted my siblings, so whenever I wanted to go out on dates, whatever, I always had them with me. He was always with us. If not, he was with his kids. He was a trucker. We spent mad time together. You know what I mean?
Somebody know. Hold on.
2 years. Everything was good. It wasn't until I actually had my son and we put the birth announcement in the newspaper that we had a child that my phone started ringing off the fucking hook. And they wasn't
That's some old
disrespectful.
school shit.
Word. When it wasn't, they was not disrespectful. They was very Southern hospitality, like, hi, my name is such and such, and you know, this, that, and that. I'm like calculating all these fucking calls, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, pause the game, nigga, really? So no, the signs really wasn't there, and I'm usually a very guarded person, but the signs honestly was not there. My mother didn't like him, but my mother didn't like him because he was taking up a lot of my time.
But see, I don't know. I just feel like, to me, and this is my opinion, having kids prior to me, that's a red flag to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh.
That's just my upbringing. You know what I mean? Like, you already got a couple of kids, and you ain't be, well, you may be there type shit, but I come from a stable foundation, so having multiple baby dads and multiple baby moms, like, I don't. That I just.
Like
it be
a
fucking with me.
person
I ain't gonna
has,
lie.
like 3 or 4 of
Right,
them.
that's
I'm like,
crazy.
why do you have that?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on with you that you got?
Like,
that
we don't
many
we don't
baby
populate
mamas?
like that in my
So
family.
that mean to tell me you really don't like
we
baby
don't
protection. You just going around doing what you doing, like you're not
Right.
cautious or nothing. So what you gonna be cautious with me? I think not. So
Like, even my brother or whatever. My niece is 10. He has a baby with his fiance, whatever. They've been together since middle school. Or the no type shit. But as adults, you know what I mean, they established that. And I also, you know what I mean, I feel like they come from, you know what I mean, what we build or whatever. But my whole family is like that. Like, nobody really has, like, multiple type of baby dad, baby mom type shit, right? So I be trying to be like, well, where the fuck, like, I feel like niggas be showing them signs of, even females, everybody be showing them signs type shit. Like, what makes you, you know what I mean, go fully into it, right?
yeah.
But you said the
that
signs weren't
means-
there. Pete said the signs was there. You know what I mean? So I guess, you know what I mean, people be different type shit. Situations
Yeah.
different. And then motherfuckers be, what they say, wolves in sheep's clothing type shit. So, gotta keep that in mind as well, too.
And I will say this, in 1920, you're not as wise to certain things. I had my son when I was 21. You're not as wise to certain things. But once you realize, okay, this is going to be my responsibility and my responsibility only, you grow up real fast. You grow up really fast when it comes to that.
Most definitely.
I just feel
Most
like
definitely.
I saw all the signs and I was just attracted to the red flags, like a bull.
That be like that.
Like a bull. Like, girl, what is you doing? Wake up. It took a while to wake up. It took 2 kids to wake up. 2 of them to wake up. But I woke up. That's the good thing though. I did wake up. I did
Right,
wake up. But
right.
The signs was definitely there.
Don't blame the guy.
What you
I'm
say?
not
They
blaming
name the
the
guy.
guy.
Yo,
I'm
it
not
be-
blaming the-
It be y'all. It be y'all too. It be y'all too.
Exactly. Nobody
I
blame the guys.
Right? Nobody
No,
blames
I'm not
him.
blaming him.
I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying you blame him. I'm just
like it
saying.
happens on
I'm just
both
saying.
ends.
It
You're
be
not
both
blaming
ends,
the
but
dude.
I'm gonna say this: 85% of the time, it be y'all be trying to make it seem like it's the niggas.
Like I
When
said,
did we
it
say
happens
that?
on both ends.
No, I'm
That's
talking about. I'm
That's
not
not
saying
true.
what y'all saying. I'm just saying
So
in
what
the big thing.
I mean,
if you would let me talk, you would hear what I'm
population
saying.
in. But like I said, I come from like all my bros. They mostly single dads. Like these bald-headed hoes is nowhere to be found. You feel what I'm saying? So
Matter of fact, I
I
got
don't
a
come
story
from
about
that.
one.
Like,
Matter of fact, I got a homeboy literally with this girl. Everything
I don't got
going
no
good.
game
She
no more.
gets pregnant. She has the baby and leaves him alone, disappears. So he like, I'm there for the child. I'm trying to look for the
I
child.
just had to look.
So basically, come to
I just had to
find
look just
out,
now. Let me
this girl is bisexual. She only wanted him for his sperm to have a baby with her girlfriend. A whole setup on him.
I don't play
And that was like devastating to him because he wanted to be there for his child. So only way this man can see his child at this point is going to the school. She can't stop him from that. Down here, you can't stop him from that. Going to school, seeing the child, going to their graduation. That's the only way that he was able to see his child. But he turned it into a positive. So he starts mentoring other kids.
Unless they switch some other shit around.
Foundation together where he just mentor other kids because he was like,
did I hear about that fiasco last night?
Mine, and she keeps hiding from me.
That foolery that happened now? Did y'all hear about the first foolery though?
My love to other kids. So he turned it into a
game being
positive,
reset.
The whole situation was fucked up. You just told this man you used him just to
hear about the game?
You acted like you loved him and everything else like that. So you and your girlfriend can have a child.
He was ready to go eat.
Now, did she leave the state? Has she left the state? Or is she still in the state?
No.
Legally, by law, in the United States of America, a parent cannot leave the state without the other parent's consent. That is against the law.
Zola went over there and put the
because until you go to court and they say that you have sole custody, neither parent has custody. So if you take that child past state lines,
so they didn't get their
that
points.
is against the law.
Okay.
So Steph was ready to give them the points. And then Uncle Mark came in there with a superseded date. I'm like, no, she didn't mean to do it. Just make them do the handover. How the hell you gonna make somebody do a handover?
Speaking on being single parents and the dating life, the work life, the navigating through it all peeps.
They said the game was over. They said the game was over, right? Tori was like, it's over. It's the only game. It's only one game.
Wait, hold on. Before we get into that, I'm sorry. We do have two guests. Where did Diamond go?
So it's supposed to be three. You feel me? So everybody looking at me like I'm saying
we have Ms. Lady one time.
Skywalker fucked up from surgery, so he took his pain meds and left.
Actually, I think Ms. Lady.
When they tell partner he got to come in, come back.
Ms. Lady, hit that hit that lamp shade.
She just went from.
I got you. Never mind. I got
you.
you.
That you only have one game, nigga. If I leave, you in charge of the room and leave, and you on the board, and you got this bum ass room boss in here saying some shit. Who else supposed to fuck? How we supposed to do anything? You gotta listen to what they said. Like, this shit is nutty, bro. I'm not listening. They got a half a time just for foolery. I'm just
slide in.
I don't like that shit. That's bad business.
You know what? It's a little uneven. It's a little uneven. I thought so.
Huh?
Hey, this lady.
Twin.
It won't let me hug. It won't let me be great.
All right, enough of the fake hugs. Let's get the show started.
Not so much.
Wait, go sit down somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
You know what?
Y'all
I
can
think
hear her?
next Tuesday we go to
It's time
this
for another
Trap
shot.
Street Tuesday.
We sure are.
I want y'all to. I want y'all to.
Game.
I want y'all to.
I'm kicking all that brick shit down. I'm taking over the stoop, bitch.
I'm gonna make sure, even though I ain't from New York, I'm bringing some Timbs. I'm gonna knock all that shit down.
You ain't gotta be
all
from New
that
York,
shit.
baby. You rock.
It's time for a shot.
That's sad, Rory. That's sad.
Man, let's get this go.
Everybody raise your glasses. Raise your glasses. It's time for a shot. Count it down, goddess. Let's get it.
I hope y'all feel the vibe so far. You know what I mean? Let me see that come down.
I'm definitely feeling the vibe for real. Now that I know that Tink had a wife.
Oh my God! 3, 2, 1. Shout it out.
Hey, yo, look, and I got a question too. Did she look like Manny Fresh or Boosie?
Get out.
Neither one.
Get out.
Neither one.
Not chill. Get out.
You know that part.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I just was asking.
Back to our
Man.
show.
Back to the show. Back at the
That's
ranch.
a part of this show. That's a part of the show, bro.
No, it ain't. Go sit your ass down. But you get beat up.
My questions, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Shout out to Miss with the Raven one time. I cannot stand that, man.
Questions.
So
Niggas got questions, man.
We were talking about challenges as far as single parenthood and when it got back into dating, right?
I never seen no shit
I feel like I was very, very guarded in the beginning because, of course,
icon button is next to the reset button.
relationship and trying to get back into like
So they want to no, I was in there.
But I was very guarded in my feelings and also not
it was going
so much mine, but the kids as well.
So they probably
I had someone who came in like
they reset it. They caught the heat.
very quickly and got attached to us very, very quickly.
Steph was like,
so it was scary in that moment because this was everything that I wanted, and he came in and did everything he was supposed to do. I'm like, hold on, it's a little bit too good.
No, Steph.
Right.
Because I have two boys, you know what I mean, and their father being very active.
So look, that's one issue right there. That let us know they making the calls.
People's not on global.
So when they said the game was over,
huh? We can't hear her.
Can't hear her.
Y'all can't hear peeps.
No. Should I try going out and come back in?
It's gonna be some.
You sure you're not in part? Hold on, no, I'm gonna put your voice on global.
No, I can hear like lightly, but not like I can hear the rest of y'all.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is this better?
Hold on.
Yes, it's great, baby. Keep talking. All right, I'm listening to the story.
Okay. Thank you. So basically, having someone come in and just like kind of step up right away was very hard for me. It took me a while to kind of let that wall down, but I knew that this is what my boys needed in their life. Even if, I had my guard up, I knew that he loved them. So it's always, as a single mother, it's always in the back of your mind, like, I got to do what's best for my kids first before anything. They have to be comfortable in everything. Any relationship, any man that's coming into my life, even with family members, like my kids' feelings and everything that they are feeling and everything that they want to say to me, they want to talk to me, those things come first for me. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that this person coming in our lives not only is not going to be the same type of person that their dad is, but he has to learn to, he has to provide for us, protect us, and, make sure that, we're kept. But it was very, very hard in the beginning. It was very, very hard in the beginning when it came to dating. It took me a while to kind of jump back into it. Probably about 2 years after the relationship ended. That's when I started finally dating again. And I was in that transition time because, in that time you're healing. I'm trying to get my money up. I'm trying to save. I started my business during that time as well when I was single. So a lot of things were happening. I'm like, I can't let somebody else come in and kind of just like brush all this shit to the side. So I feel like that's why my guard was definitely up in the beginning. But he came in, and that was almost 5 years ago now, and it'll be 5 years in July. So he came in, stepped right up, filled that void. He's like, my youngest calls him dad already. My oldest is a little bit hesitant. He's older, so he's 15. But he's been in my youngest life since he was 4 years old. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the only person that he really knows as his father figure because his dad was so in and out.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow night, right?
Shout out to you, girl.
Right.
Word up.
Definitely overcame that shit.
Listen, that was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle, but it's a story too. You know what I mean? Like when I talk to people, especially I can relate on relationship levels, like during that time I connected with so many single mothers because I used to go to this group, this women's empowerment group, but they would have babies sitting there as well. I had to find people who were like going through the same thing that I was and be able to relate to me.
Right.
Because my best friends were married. I was the only one that was single, so they couldn't, you know what I mean? They had their little thing, and I was like, it's just me over here. I got to find my tribe of people who will be able to help me through this. And once you find, those people and you start sharing stories and y'all see it's similar in this way and similar in that way, and y'all start supporting each other that way, it definitely helped a lot in the healing process.
Now, I will say what I noticed with dating and after, having my son raised with the woman, it was in me being, transitioning over to dating men again. I was a lot more guarded at that point because I'm like, hold on, because now I don't know this Bob just yet with my son. He hadn't been around a male. So it was just kind of like, except for his uncles and his godfathers and stuff like that, but in a dating way, we never, entered that zone. So, me and that person, we dated for a while. I let them, hang out just to kind of see the vibe. And then, we progressed on. So we wound up living together. And it was kind of like one of those things of now, I don't know how I'm going to take it. If you say take out the trash with too much bass in your voice already deep. But if I feel like it go up an octave, it's gonna be a problem.
We can have that conversation. That was definitely a struggle in the beginning. Like, why are you talking to him like that? Why your voice
like,
kind
of watch your tone?
Or yeah, that was definitely a struggle in the beginning.
Right. But then I had to catch myself. Like, hold on, am I denying him something he may need by having that kind of, masculinity around
because
him?
We don't know as women. And
right.
Right.
Exactly. And I definitely didn't know how that vow was going to be for him as a transition on, because my son, he was, I'm very open with my son. My son and I, we have a great relationship. He's 22 now. But I made sure he was okay, as well as all of our other kids, but we weren't we wasn't that kind of couple where we do stuff in front of our kids. Like, I don't do that in a heterosexual way. I'm not going to do it in any other way. Like, you're not going to grab my ass at the sink when the kids are standing right there. That's some inappropriate shit. So we were very respectful of the kids and what they saw. And in fact, we had went to a friend of ours' houses to play spades, and they was another lesbian couple. And they groping and doing all this extra shit, and we looked at each other like, you ready to go? Yeah, ready. Yeah. It was just too much. Like, I even get irritated at the movies. There was a couple sitting in front of me, and the girl, she was groping her man's ass like mad hard, and they tonguing each other down, and I'm standing behind them with our kids, and I'm like, yo, go home if you want to do all of that. I want to see soft porn when I bring my kids out. So I'm, very respectful in our household. So moving on to a man, right? Like, that shit was like soft porn, like the fuck. So I didn't, know how that interaction was gonna be. Like, if he's gonna be too touchy feely, and I'm like, no, not in front of my son. Like, how's that gonna go? Thankfully enough, he came from a very good family, so we kind of had the same morals and things like that. So that worked out. And the first time I had to leave my son with him to go to work, I was paranoid like hell. I was like, I don't know. I'm calling all day. Like, I'm like, what's going on? What's happening there? How is he? Is he okay? Da 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 da. But they had their own bond, and every day, I kid you not, there's not enough love in the world for me not to be protective. Every day that I came home, I would take my son on a ride, just me and him, and ask him mad questions like, did he yell at you? Did he put his hands on you? Did he, touch you inappropriately? Anything, to the point where my son one day was like, Mommy, I don't want to do these rides anymore. I'm fine. Like, he had to literally put a stop to it. Like, he's great, Mom. I'm having the time of my life, He actually had a dad in his life. So, and I had to breathe. Like, I'm more worried than I should be, but I don't think as a mother and as a single mom is ever too much worry, especially in the world that we live in. I don't care how thuggish you are, you can still be a pedophile in my head. So I have to make sure you're good. But it was a different transition on, and I don't think sometimes when we are single moms, we think about all of that before it starts happening. Like, shit, now I'm gonna have to be real picky about this and that, and what type of thing you're seeing. And I told my ex that I just broke up with, we was together for 5 years, I was like, yo, I can't, you're not a good example. I have to be on your ass about seeing your kid. You're not a good example for my kid. You can show him nothing about being a man because I'm still raising you. That's how I feel. Ooh. You know what I mean? So
somebody need to take that in. Hear that again?
Hell yeah.
Like, no, seriously. And that's what I felt like. I felt like I was raising him. And this is how I know I'm not tripping. When him and I used to get it, he'd go to my son for counsel. Because that's the maturity of my son. So I'm like, how could you possibly be an example to, I'm raising you. He's raised. But it taught me something. I could never get involved again with a man that does not have a close relationship with his mother. I feel like that shit is just as important as a woman having a close relationship with her father. Because a lot of times men want you to be responsible for the shit their mothers did or did not do, and everything that you do becomes an issue for them. And it'll say, eventually they will pop up and go, you sound just like my mother. Oh shit, not the mommy issues. They too deep.
Can I just add to that statement that you made? Okay, yes. The way they treat their mother is absolutely, how close they are is absolutely a good sign of how he's going to treat you. But you need to pay attention to the close relationship, because what seems close.
Hey, Miss Lady not on
You're not on global?
Go out the circle and then come back on there, and then it might, because see if you see the message pop up. You see it pop up?
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, they can probably hear you now.
Can y'all hear me now?
Go confetti if you can hear
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, thank you.
But I was saying, watching how he treats his mother is definitely a good indication how close they are, their relationship. But you actually, from learning experience, for me, it's not even just about the closeness of the relationship, because what can seem, oh, they're just tight and they're just close. But if you really listen and pay attention and listen to their dialogue, it's like, oh, bro, y'all might be close, but this is a toxic close. This is a no respect for your mother close. This is whatever the fuck, like, there was words that I can't even talk to my mama about. I don't give a damn how mad I am.
Yeah.
But that's
that
just
part.
the respect that I have for my mom, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even my dad, he's deadbeat, ain't been in around, you know what I'm saying? I still would give him even the respect of, I ain't gonna talk to you like that, because regardless of fact, you raised me to some point.
Right.
But yeah, you gotta watch that shit, cause
Yeah, like I'm that taught me to make sure they have a relationship with their mothers, because a lot of times they get caught in this place. So and as a mother of a male, I have to look at that as a single mom when I'm dating, because his father is not an example he can follow. I'm not asking you to replace his father, but if you're going to be in my life, you are going to be a part of his life. So if you can't add value to that, then it's no need for us to go any further. You understand what I mean? Like, nah, I can't. That is something in that for me that's a little off. So handling dating and with my son, I'm kind of glad that I have the relationship that I have with my son, where we can be open and just express how we feel when it comes to things. Because if it's somebody that he was just like, nah, mommy, like this is, and I'm like, well, give me your reason for that, and he would actually break it down. Well, I feel like this, that, and the third, and with he was like, mommy, let that man go. You do not even like him. Like you don't even like him. I was like, what makes you say that? He was like, because I know you. I know when you laughing, when you smiling, when things make you happy. You don't like, you are mean to him. He was like, when you and Chase was together, and that was the guy that I got with after 8 years of being with, his stepmom. He was like, mommy, you was nice. You was sweet. You was girly and all of that. You bossed up on this man like, I'd be scared for him. You don't like
Kids are
him.
observant. Kids are very observant.
Very, very, very. And so he had, he's 22 now, and he was like, mommy, would you want somebody to treat me like that if they know they really didn't like me no more? I was like, no. He was like, all right, so come on, you raised me better than that, so I need you to do better in this for you and for him, please, because y'all doing too much. And I listened to him. Like, I actually take that time to listen to my son, because every decision that I have to make as a mother throughout life affects his life. So I can't shut him up and be like, no, you stay in a child's place. No, I brought you here. So I need you to let me know, give me some guidance on what I'm not doing to make you happy. I'm not going to please you, but I am going to listen to you. And if it's rational enough for me to say, hey, you got a valid point, kid. You make sense, kid. Absolutely. I might have to rethink on how I'm doing that.
Right. Absolutely.
Listen,
that shit is deep. But listen, how was your time? You know what I mean? I want to say with Ms. Lady, sis. You know what I mean? What was your struggles and your congratulatory moments and all that good jazz?
Yo, where do I even begin? First, how many kids you had?
I do have 4 children.
Okay.
I do have 4
You's
children.
a mama.
I'm a girl. Yes, I do have 4 children. I am definitely not afraid of my story or my journey from it. They do all have, unfortunately, different fathers.
Okay.
Never intended that shit, but you know, life is life and whatever.
Life is life.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, my oldest will be 21 this year. She just made me a grandma.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My oldest son is 17, will be 18. My second son is 15, and then I got a 6-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah,
You started all the way over.
I started all the way over.
You started all the way
I said the same shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
What the hell was I thinking? Ah, damn. But yeah. The struggles within that, I'll say like my hardest struggle is on the literal, even though they do have different dads, it's like they're all the same man. And then I had to self-reflect on that, like, what am I attracting? You know what I'm saying?
That was deep, sis.
So, you know, they never been in the life, wanted to play the role. I've never been the woman, because I feel the same way y'all was talking about earlier. Like, I'm not going to keep your kid from you. But I don't want shit from you, because that's just me. If you're going to be around, they need your time. Fuck your pennies. I can do that.
Yeah. Right.
They need your time. But I'm not going to force no man to be in their life or in mine.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? So,
That part.
and I feel the same way too. Like, when they get older, they turn 18 and they want to go and explore that part, they'll have at it. But until then, nah, you just stay away. Stay away.
I always say just keeping a human being alive for however long is a fucking blessing. So,
It's a blessing, yeah.
For real, kudos to you.
And
most definitely.
I'll say the hardest struggle for me is when the day that I made that decision to say, you know what, fuck all this shit. If you're going to be around, cool. If you're not, then whatever too, is the day my oldest daughter was waiting at the door for her narcissistic father to come on her birthday, and I knew he wasn't coming.
Aww.
And she was 7. And I was trying to tell her, like, okay, you know, don't worry about people coming. When they come, they'll come. Until then, you just be you and play with your toys and all that other stuff, you know. Don't expect someone until you see the whites of their eyes. That's what I tell them. But I knew she was such a daddy's girl that wasn't going to work. I watched my baby break that night, that he did not show up. And the struggle from that is bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and
Child. That's
from
a whole
then
subject within
on,
itself.
that struggle has been crazy, keeping her from being suicidal, watching her run away, all because of him.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah,
That's the hardest part. There's nothing I can do about it.
But the most I can tell you to do, support.
That's all I could.
You know what I mean?
That's all
you can do.
Like,
you know
she's
what I mean?
21 now. So we go back and have these conversations now. And my congratulatory is her being 21 saying to me, Mom, I'm glad you stayed. I'm glad you didn't give up on me. I'm glad you forced me to be and do and go. And even though I hated you and da-da-da-da, I'm realizing it wasn't you. And you know, that's congratulatory. Now she's the hardest working, best mother, can't tell her shit, go get her, knows her shit. Like, yo, that's it. That's all I need to know. She's a good person. She loves hard as I love. And then when it comes to dating, it's like, I'm so protective when it comes to my kids and my space and myself. Dating has been scarce. That's why they all 3 years apart, except for that last one. There's a bigger gap between my third child to my fourth child, because I'm like, yo, this is some bullshit. Because my kids love just as quick and easy as I love. You see what I'm saying?
That's hard to
so it's just
protect
like,
too.
it is hard to protect.
Definitely hard to protect.
It is. It is. So it's like,
especially if your child has already built the bond, and you know what I mean, you're kind of like over it. You know what I mean? You got to take your kid feelings into consideration as well. Like, I know that's a struggle, child.
That's really hard.
Wow.
Yeah, because like even now, I have to pull my kids back because things are changing.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah. Especially my little one. My older ones, they know better a little bit more than, but my baby girl, my little 6-year-old, like, nah. You ain't finna get a chance to play with that. You can play with me, but don't play with her.
Right. I hear you. Big shout out to you. That's girl. Woo. People don't be understanding. Like,
they don't.
Them struggles be struggling, baby. Them struggles be struggling.
And I wish I had your village. That's another thing. I wish I had your village. Don't envy you for your village, because I'm so glad that you had that. But girl, I wouldn't wish that no village on my own solo lone wolf shit for nobody. It teared me up. I'm trying to fight tears just by thinking about that shit from how I came up. Like, yo, I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
But I have a question. Absolutely. Is the family involved with any of the kids?
Nothing.
Not at all?
Not at all.
See, that's why I be wondering too, like,
not even
if my people's in that predicament, like, it's been times where my god brothers, they baby moms will call me before they call my brother. You know what I mean? Just because they know I'm gonna drop everything and be like, where you at? What's good? You know what I mean? What you need type shit. My brothers had to tell me, like, nah, you can't do that. Like, they, you know what I mean, taking advantage type shit. But I'm like, it ain't about you. It ain't about her. It's about the fucking baby. That's what I be thinking about. You feel me? Like, at this moment, I mean, it was a time where, exactly, it was a time my people called me. I'm from Jersey. Y'all know it get cold out this motherfucking brick type shit. My people called me like, yeah, I'm sick of your brother, this, that, and the third. I left the baby on the porch. I'm like, what? You left the baby on the porch type shit? So thank God he lived down. This is my god brother. He lived down the street type shit. I'm going down there. It's icy as fuck. We live on a hill type shit. I go out there. The baby damn near, sitting in the carriage. He had to be like maybe 4 or 5 months at this time. Just a onesie on and a blanket over him.
That's crazy.
I'm like, yo, so my mind frame is different. Like, yeah, I'm telling you. I'll be like, yo.
That's what happened to my cousin. The one that I just told you about. He got a problem with his baby mama. His mom literally left him on the doorstep of my cousin and said, you take care of him. Luckily, my auntie, you know, his mom, luckily she was there. My cousin, like, they had a household to take care of him. But how do you leave a baby with people just tell him you take care of him and walk away from your child? And then later on, when he got, I think it was like 16, all of a sudden she want to come back around. Baby, he's almost 18. He don't need grown.
He grown now.
What you doing now? And he was so resentful to her. He let her in now, but she still acts sometimey. Like she still like she went and had my little cousin. So she sit up here and had another baby with another man. Treat that little girl better than she treat him. And then she'll throw that child on him sometimes too. And I'm like, these are your kids, ma'am. How do you just throw your children on other people with no regard?
Some women just don't need to breed.
You're right. They don't.
That's facts. Some women don't need to breed, because if you ain't really got that nurturing mother in you already,
it's not in you.
It's not in you.
It's not.
And having a baby ain't gonna give it to you all the time.
No.
Jazz, you want to say something?
I just spawned right in this spot.
What did I say? Hey. Nah, that was funny. But you know what I mean? Anybody is welcome to join the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, please put your input in.
Basically, we're talking about being a single mother and the struggles of being a single mother.
Yeah, I was really resonating with what y'all was saying about not having kids, you know, if you ain't got that nurturing spirit.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah,
that's
How the hell do you get in I know one fight. Like my sister, I know, and I tell her this all the time. She agrees with me. She should not have children. She's just not the type that should have any kids. She's a great auntie. She's a great auntie. And she know it. She know it too. She don't got it.
You're right.
You know what I mean? She would.
You know what I've always been told? It's different when you have your own.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like I've always been told that, like you can, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really like kids like that. The motherfuckers get on my nerves.
Right.
My niece, child, listen. My niece she's a time of her head.
Okay.
Cause she like me and her.
Right.
We got the same attitude, so I can only imagine how the fuck my kids is gonna be.
I don't like nobody's kids. I don't like nobody else's kids. I only like mine. I don't like nobody else's
your
kids.
own kids. Like you could be an auntie all day. Them kids gotta go back to their parents. But your kids are gonna be there every day with you.
Right.
Like,
I cannot be like, you know what I do.
Everything about you.
And I feel like that's, I ain't gonna lie. And y'all can call me selfish if you want to. I don't give a fuck. That's probably the reason why I have kids. Right there.
That's not selfish.
It's hard for me to get dressed. Now I gotta get you dressed.
That's not selfish. That is absolutely responsible. If you know you too much and you know you bring another mini you in here,
I ain't doing it right there.
Listen,
Not at all. We ain't doing it.
Because I see my parents, they're still together. Like I said, it'll be 44 years in June for them. So for me, it's like y'all got married, y'all went through struggles, y'all been through hell and back to hell again. Y'all been through shit. Y'all been through all type of stuff together, and y'all are still together. At this point, y'all still go on dates, everything else, and y'all still raise us through all of that y'all going through. Y'all never showed us the part of y'all struggling. Y'all kept that to y'all. Y'all wouldn't put that in front of us. So my thing is, okay, I want to be married to this person. It's not a guarantee. It never is. But I'd rather be married to you, the mother of your kids, your wife, than just your baby mama. Yep. So if that takes forever, hey, it takes forever. Or if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? All that telling me my biological clock is ticking, it's never ticking. Don't tell me that. Because I can have a baby whenever I feel like it. I understand, like, it's harder when you're older and there's more factors that go into it. And it's more medical, you know, things or whatever. But I still don't care. That's just me. I'd rather be married to you. That's just my thing.
Girl, listen, I ain't got a ring and get a baby. Thank you. Just in solo together.
I mean, they feel like, I think nowadays they feel like, I gave you a baby. That's more than a marriage, but they should go hand in hand to me. If I'm good enough to have your child, why you can't put a ring on? I don't understand. If I'm good enough to have your child, why you can't put a ring on? Because that's not something you go into lightly. And some people take that so lightly. They sit up here and have these kids. A lot of people don't watch who they have kids with. Like, you don't never think about that part. Like, you just having babies and you don't even know this person. Now y'all not together. Now y'all can't even co-parent because y'all didn't even know each other. It just came off.
You gotta look at the family history.
Yeah.
That's what people be fucking up at too. You gotta look at the family history. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm in mental health. Baby, you gotta ask them questions. Anybody been to the crisis center in your family? For real. I need to know.
You don't know. They can have
the
diabetes,
whole
all this
lineup.
stuff, thyroid, all this kind of stuff going on. And that is a factor in your child's life. Now you up in the hospital wondering why you got all these medical issues with your child, and it's because you didn't find out that the daddy had all these issues in their family. Come on.
They got ogre syndrome. You don't even know.
That part. You don't know what they got.
It's a lot of side conversations that can be had through this chat tonight.
Exactly.
We trying to stay on topic here tonight, yo. We trying to stay on topic tonight.
It's funny.
Trying to stay on topic.
We good. Listen, we at our time. Marcus is being interviewed right now over at Burton of Proust, so we can head over there. But we want to thank you all for coming out tonight. You guys were amazing. Come back next week,
so much.
same time, 9:30 Eastern, every Wednesday. Come sit and get comfy with Sisters for Sisters.
And thanks Miss Lady for coming
Miss
and
Lady.
talking. Thank you so much.
And sharing your story. Girl, we love you.
Thank you.
Definitely thank Tinker.
And we want to thank DJ Marcus and Mr. Black Party Radio and Tyree, the World Traveler, for recording. Thank y'all for recording.
Traveler, baby.
Wow, Marquez. Let's go.
Oh, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. I'm bugging. 11 o'clock after party. We're going to have some performances from Phoebe Bang.
We've been
Yo
partying all
Afro.
week. We've been partying all week. Party ain't stopped.
Matter of fact,
Wait a minute. We gonna do this right. Big shout out to motherfucking Tink, you feel me? It's her birthday. Stop playing with us.
Another one. And another one. And another one.
Pop out. You feel me? We doing something a little different tonight. We get a little dressed up. We doing formal. We get the right lady.
Yeah. You gotta be such a fucking lady tonight.
Such a fucking lady. Okay. Thank you.
But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. We love y'all.
Oh, let me get a picture.
Oh yeah, we about to come out, y'all.
We coming.
Shall we? I gotta get dressed.
Yeah, we gotta get dressed, definitely. We can't go in our pajamas.
I gotta get dressed.
I'm a pixel.
Yeah, you'll fix them now.
Yeah, ship. Uh-oh.
What about now?
You still a pixel.
You
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I have not seen you in so long.
I was gonna say, you even remember me?
Of course I am.
I'm telling Horizon be Horizon.
No, they Horizon is so bad. I'm starting to get a party chat. And the party wasn't getting party chat.
Not this Ferrari. I was just saying hey to you. That's all.
My love, bud.